Hello, I'm Eric.
And I'm Melissa.
And we have been tagged.
Yep.
Canadian Retro has tagged us for a half-and-half video. 5 questions about video games, 5 questions personal.
Yeah.
So we're each going to answer 10 questions. All right, you're going to start.
Okay.
First question.
What game were you skeptical about that ended up being fantastic?
Oh.
So my first one was Animal Crossing. Because the reason for that was because I didn't actually know much about it, and we were just buying the GameCube, and I was kind of on the fence about buying the GameCube, and then he bought these games, and I think one was Wave Racer.
Wave Race, Blue Storm, and Animal Crossing.
Yeah, and I was like, these games suck. What, you bought this system and now I've got nothing to play. He's like, no, you'll like Animal Crossing, and I'm like, this is stupid. It's about animals. I'm not gonna like this. And well. Favorite game.
Favorite game, yeah. All right, and mine was BioShock. I really didn't have any interest in this game. I'd never played System Shock, but it turns out that we had recently bought a Wii, and that came with some free game rentals because we bought it at a game rental. It was Game Crazy.
Game Crazy.
So I said, well, what the heck? I'm hearing such great things about this game. I'm going to use one of the rentals. Rented the game, loved it, rented it again to finish it, and then I ended up buying it, and it became one of my favorite games of that generation. So BioShock. Go ahead.
Any item, if you could have any item from a video game, what would it be? And I'm going to say the ocarina, so that I can go back in time, like you do, you know, like Majora's Mask, that I've just recently played a little bit of.
Played a little bit.
Of. So that way I could, like, watch a movie and then, like, go back in time and not feel bad about wasting, like...
The afternoon.
Like the afternoon.
Yeah.
Watching that movie, and then I can get my work done.
Sounds good.
Sounds
good. Mine would be, going back to the BioShock theme, the telekinesis plasmid. Because the idea of being able to move things with your mind is an incredibly awesome power. And if I can't get that, I want the one where you shoot bees. Because that is also awesome. But no, telekinesis. Okay.
Bees. Okay.
Number 3.
What is the best video game related gift you've ever gotten from a friend or family member? And I'm going to say my Game Boy Advance for my birthday. You went out during work lunch hour and got me and you a Game Boy Advance.
Him and his wife.
So it was a birthday gift for me, but somehow you also got a gift for my birthday. So
no, I just
guess
bought
that
it.
was pretty good.
You got one for a birthday.
I guess that's more like a really good related gift you got.
Are we doing family? I thought it was friends. So I'll do friends. I don't know. I got the...
Friends are family.
I got the worst
friends. Are family.
No, I haven't gotten anything from my friend. Maybe back in college, we had some guys that we knew that gave up. They had a bunch of old Genesis and Master System games, and they gave them to us. So just a couple of random games here and there. I don't even remember what they were. But outside of that, I don't know that I've gotten a lot of gifts from friends. I tend to buy most of my stuff. So
yes.
Just some random Master System games because you know.
Well, you did get that. What about that T-shirt? Like that video game T-shirt that said "Coexist"? Does that count? That was kind of cool.
I suppose that came from family, but yeah.
No, that came from Santa.
Oh, Santa. Okay, yeah, he's my friend. Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Santa are pals.
All right. What is a game you enjoyed but no one knows about? I'm gonna say Zack and Wiki. I haven't played a lot of obscure games. There are probably a lot of people who do know about Zack and Wiki, but I think there are some that don't. So it's a Wii game, kind of a puzzle type game, different levels, and it's fun. It's really good.
Okay. And I'm going to pick one on the Master System, an RPG called Miracle Warriors, which I probably mentioned a couple of times. It was my first RPG I ever played, so it holds a special place in my heart. I don't think it's a particularly good game by objective standards, but I always enjoyed it, and yeah, most people don't know about it, and I like to play it. I probably played it once every couple of years. I play it still. Okay, now
so the last
video
question.
game.
Last video game question. What game do you think deserves a sequel or a modern remake? And I'm gonna pass on this question. I don't really.
No idea, huh?
Well, I just don't know. I don't feel that passionate about a game
Zack and
that
Wiki 2.
needs a Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
We'll just go with that.
Zakowicki 2.
Okay, great.
There you go.
All right, and I am going to go with Phantasy Star as a single-player RPG. There were only 4 of them, 1 through 4, on the Master System and the Genesis. They kind of tied up the story, but there's plenty of space in there for another single player, and for some reason they just refuse to make single-player Phantasy Star. So I'd like to see another single-player, lone campaign Phantasy Star. Or a remake of the original trilogy, original
updated graphics.
4. Yeah, they did that for the PS2 in Japan, but it never made it out here. So get those remakes out.
Okay.
Okay, now personal stuff.
Yes.
Go.
All right. Who is your favorite musician or band? And I'm going to go with Michael Jackson. Part of it is that he's really good. I really like his music. And the other part is nostalgia. Because like when his Thriller album came out, I was just...
That was a big deal, yeah.
Yeah, it was a big deal. It was... I got the record for it, so I had the album, you know, on a 78. Is that it?
78, probably not. 33 and a third.
33 and a third, whatever.
An LP, probably.
LP. And I got some earrings that had one Michael Jackson hand glove and one diamond. And I got a shirt with him on it. I got some cool boots and this cool outfit. So.
Big fan of Michael Jackson, apparently.
A little bit.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. This was a hard question for me. I have no idea what I'm going to say. So what I wrote down was Journey.
Okay.
Steve Perry, Journey. I always enjoy their music. There's almost no songs of theirs that I don't like, even though Wheel in the Sky is growing on me. Used to hate that song. Now it's not too bad. Anyway, I'm going to go with Journey because I'm not a huge music band person. Go ahead.
Well, you're a
Number
fan,
2.
but
I like listening to music,
so many.
but I'm not
you
into
like
like...
so many, but you're not
I
like,
suppose.
this is my favorite one and I could listen to this guy forever and ever.
No, man.
All right, what is something you liked as a kid but you don't care for now?
Yeah.
Mustard. It's disgusting.
No, it's great. I love mustard. All right, that's it. That's all
what I'm going to say.
Just say
I
mustard.
used to eat mustard and cheese sandwiches on white bread.
Now she doesn't eat that.
And now I don't eat mustard or cheese or white bread.
It's crazy.
What's that?
All right.
Go ahead.
We were going to stick with the food thing. When I was growing up, I used to eat bologna and cheese, the Kraft singles, bologna and cheese, like every day. And then I stopped one day, and I don't think I forget when, 3rd grade maybe, I haven't had a bologna and cheese sandwich since. Do not eat this stuff. The thought of it is making me ill. So, I like bologna and I like cheese, but I don't eat a bologna and cheese sandwich. Out. Okay.
All right, number 3. What is something dumb you did as a teenager?
Boy.
Nothing. I was
compared to Joe and Bill, we got nothing.
I know, jeez. And compared to the NARC podcast, yikes.
Well, yeah.
Anyway,
I was too smart to be a dumb teenager.
I almost set my house on fire.
No. That's pretty Bill.
I used to drive my mom. My mom would take the train into the city, and so I would drive her to the train station so she could just get on the train and go and wouldn't have to pay for parking. And then I would pick her up at night. And so I popped a piece of toast or two into the toaster, took her to the train and came back, and the toast had gotten stuck, so it didn't pop up, so it was smoking in the house. So there was no flames, but there was smoke.
All right. I'm going to tell you the thing that I came up with that is pathetic by comparison. This is the only thing I could think of. I used to run track in high school, and we were at an indoor track, and I was running the 3200, or whatever the longest race was on an indoor track, and it was a 20-lap race. And I lost count.
Oh, no.
And so I'm running laps. I guess I was behind by one because then I come around the final stretch and my coach has to get out on the track and wave me off because apparently I had run an extra track. And that's the dumbest. I was so embarrassed. I was humiliated. I couldn't even count to 20 without losing track. So that's what I came up with.
That's okay.
I don't know what I did that I was dumb. Maybe I did something so dumb
that you forgot.
I've forgotten.
Got out of your
but I don't
memory.
know. I don't know. I had a boring teenage life.
All right.
All right, what are we on? Number 4, go.
Yeah, what did you want to be when you grew up? So I don't really remember wanting to be something, in my later years, being like, oh, I'm going to be like a nurse or whatever. But yeah. I remember when I was younger, probably like 10 or 11, I wanted to be a waitress. I was at a restaurant with my dad, and I was like, I want to be a waitress when I grow up. It's so cool,
Yeah.
And he's like, you don't want to be a waitress.
No.
And
probably
so
not.
I was never a waitress.
No. All right. I didn't come up with anything good either. I think before I finally decided what I wanted to do, which is what I am doing, before that I think I wanted to get into aerospace and work for NASA. I was going to say I wanted to be an astronaut, but I don't think that's actually true.
You just wanted to be
I just wanted to be involved in, yeah, just working for NASA, working in the space program. That was probably about junior high. Younger than that, I have no, I mean, I don't even know. I probably didn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
I just wanted to
play around, ride on your bike.
But I never did get into aerospace, so.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Number 5.
So if you could go back and do one thing differently, what would it be?
Yeah.
Ooh, this was a good one. Or
is it? Mine's
or
boring.
a crappy one.
What's yours?
Mine would be to keep better track of the video game systems we gotten as kids, the Atari
Really?
and the ColecoVision. Yeah, because
that's the one thing you would do?
I don't know.
Would you create a spreadsheet and track them in a spreadsheet?
I wasn't that old. I wasn't old enough to do that.
Would you write them in a
I just
notebook?
mean like I should have been old enough to like keep track of that and like want to play it more, and so that like my dad couldn't hawk it, you know, and so that we wouldn't like leave it in our basement to get all trashed.
And that your ashamed list wouldn't be quite so embarrassing?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
right.
correct.
All right, I'm teasing. All right. That it?
That's it.
All right, mine's
I didn't
boring.
delve too deep.
Yeah, I think in my case, what I would do, which I regret, is I wasted some time in school, took an extra semester here and there, and what it ended up doing is it ended up delaying me starting my job by about a year or so, which has snowballed since then, right? So we're I don't know. I feel like, you know, we're just a little bit behind on some of our goals than we would be if I had straightened up a little bit and studied a little harder and done stuff like that. So that's probably a regret. Just wasted time, I think. Just wasted a couple years. All right, or a year. All right, so boring answer. Yeah, that's it. So that's our half and half.
Are we supposed to tag somebody?
Yeah, but we didn't think of anybody, and everybody hates being tagged.
I know. So if you want, go ahead and do a video, and you can say that we tagged you.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll just throw out a bunch of names, right?
Okay.
Okay, the entire Cartridge Club.
Okay, there you go.
The entire Cartridge Club. I don't know who's done it. Canadian Retro tagged us.
We could do Doc Ness.
Sure, Doc.
He hasn't done a tag video for a while.
Who else?
That would be good.
Retro Power Up.
Yeah. Let's do those two.
We're just making up.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We
That's
didn't
good.
think of who we're going to tag.
That's good.
We kind of got burned on our last tag.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No,
Well, we don't want anybody to be mad at us.
We don't want anybody to know. We don't want them angry. This is fun. If it's not fun, don't do it.
Yeah, because we do these tags for fun.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, thanks for watching us talk about ourselves, I guess.
Yep. If you enjoyed the video, like us and subscribe.